all. I'm sorry this video took so long to make. I'm Mark Bell, and I love to make games. About a year ago, I decided to make a game and bring it to market. This is my game journey. Wow, I'm dizzy. Before I start, I want to talk about what I did yesterday. The kids and I went to the Louisville Arcade Expo. Tons of great retro arcade and pinball machines and some of the old computers I developed games on. Also, I met a few local indie game developers. Great people and a great show. Today I was supposed to talk about time travel, but instead I'm talking about mobs. It's more relevant to what I worked on this week, and it's fresh in my mind. Mobs are enemies, or NPCs, or monsters. They impede the player from doing what they need to do easily. There are lots of classic and tough mobs. For my game, I started out with two basic types. First, the standard platform mob that went back and forth on the platform. Then a flying mob that when the hero entered their line of sight, caused the flying mob to move towards them. I took what a million platformers had done before and put those mobs in my game. Figuring out how difficult to make these mobs is always challenging. In one beta test, I made the flying mobs, bees in this instance, too sensitive and too fast, and they just chased and killed the player instantly. That was bad. Bees! Not the bees! And now you know the importance of beta testing. I slowed the bees down and concentrated on my other mobs and made 3 levels. Level 1, the basic mob. Level 2 appeared less frequently, takes more hits, and is a little faster. And level 3, which is rare, takes 3 hits and is super fast. This configuration was working pretty well, or so I thought. Then I watched a video from GDC 2016. The talk was called Rules of the Game, 5 techniques from quite inventive designers. A bunch of different designers gave little talks that were combined into this one talk. One of these designers was George Fan. You might know him as the guy who created Plants vs. Zombies. His topic was, make your enemies actually different. What this talk should have been called is Why Mark's Mobs Suck. In the talk, George says that mobs that do all the same thing that are only slightly different are seen as the same thing in the player's mind. He has some excellent suggestions of how to revitalize your mobs and make them more interesting. Instead of coming up with excuses, I took his advice. In an effort to make my enemies actually different, I made some changes. Now I have the basic mob that I had before, but now there are 3 other basic mobs that can only be killed by one of the hero's powers. For example, this mob drops slime. The heroes can't get anywhere near it because the slime will kill them instantly. But T can dispatch it with her arrow. This forces the player to hero switch in a number of situations, making the game more interesting. I have plans now to expand on this by creating mobs that can only be killed by combos by 2 heroes and ultimately 3 heroes. This makes the mobs actually different and stops the player from just spamming attacks with one hero to clear the level. The important thing for me here is that time and testing gave me a better game. I understand that there are videos and courses that you can build a game in 5 minutes, and I understand rapid prototyping. But time and testing gave me time to think about my game and make it more unique. Next time, time travel. Or was that last time? I want to shout out to Cellar Games, at Cellar Games, from Canada, and their game Full Metal Furies, with art by Glauber, Kotaki, at Un7. Also, I want to shout out to an upcoming game called LeClue, at LeClue, by BenTillet, at Voice of Ben, and Joe Russ, at Magify Joe. Build is a game about detecting family, choosiness, and adventure. The artwork is amazing, and I already can't wait to see it. Thanks for watching. I can't believe I have subscribers. Thank you. If you like the video, click like. If you really like it, click subscribe. And then click the little bell icon beside that to get notifications when I release my next video.